Rattlesnake is a new Netflix original horror film that comes from the director of the Stephen King adaptation 1922 from last year. When a single mother accepts the help of a mysterious woman after her daughter is bitten by a rattlesnake, she finds herself making an unthinkable deal with the devil to repay the stranger. From this title and the synopsis, I wasn't really sure what to think about Rattlesnake going into it, and discovering that the runtime is only an hour and 25 minutes long, I thought, this might be a really quick watch. With this review, I'm going to have to spoil it just a little bit so I can talk more about that. So, spoiler ahead. This woman's daughter gets bitten by a rattlesnake. This woman helps her. She goes to the hospital. If she doesn't take a soul before sunset, then her daughter goes back to having that rattlesnake bite and then will die. I thought that was a pretty cool way to set up the movie. I was looking forward to seeing how this mother would react and go try to find somebody to kill. This movie doesn't really develop the mythology of the devil requesting that this woman take a soul for a soul. It doesn't really dig deep into it. Throughout the movie, she's occasionally seeing things that has happened before with this devil and other people who have made deals with the devil as well. It doesn't really dive deep into it, and at times in the first act movie it seems like it may, but then it just completely forgets about it, and it's a long journey of this woman trying to find somebody to kill. And once she does find someone to kill, and she's trying to pick maybe somebody that's really bad, we don't really know why that person's bad. So you're just killing a random person because they argue with their spouse. I don't think that's very smart writing, but through most of the movie, and this movie is short too, she's trying to find somebody to kill, and it's just not that intense or gripping. I expected a lot more because it's a race against time. She has to find someone to kill or her daughter will die. So right there, that feels like this movie could be intense, really suspenseful, but it's not. It's a lot of the mom just kind of going through this town, going to a bar, trying to find someone to kill, and it seems like she's just wasting her time, and she doesn't really care about what is happening. So that doesn't have any intense moments throughout the movie. And honestly, it kind of feels a bit dull in the second and third act of the movie. I think how this movie was structured, it didn't do the story justice, because the story is great and the direction is fine. I think that the overall structure of the movie and the setup and the payoff at the end didn't do the story any justice, because I actually think that this idea is intriguing. It's really simple and it could have worked, but the way that the movie was structured and the rest of the whole movie was really bad. I was so happy when Rattlesnake was over, and I felt like I didn't get anything out of it. I got a cool idea and then a movie that just wasn't good. And I don't know what it is with Netflix movies recently, these horror films that I've watched, like Fractured and this and In the Tall Grass most recently. There has been a lot of drone shots way above, and you see like land and people driving. I've counted them in each one of these most recent horror films I've watched, and Rattlesnake opened up the same way. So before I give you my final thoughts and grade on Rattlesnake, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Guys, we're almost at 6,000 subscribers. Thank you for everybody who supports this channel. So Rattlesnake is a cool idea, and I think the direction is fine. It's a good movie to look at. The mother in the beginning is distraught and wants to take care of her daughter. That motherly feeling towards the daughter is there in the beginning of the movie, but it quickly derails as the movie goes along, and she seems to waste time before sunset. She's looking for someone to kill. We don't know who she's going to pick, but she wants to pick a bad person. And I never really felt like the person was a bad person for her to try to kill. So there's that too. But this movie had a good idea, and I don't think it really worked. It didn't utilize that good idea to make a really gripping, intense film, and I found that to be rather disappointing. I'm going to go ahead and give Rattlesnake a C-. Thank you guys for checking out my review for Rattlesnake. Have you seen this new Netflix original horror film? If you guys did, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about the movie. My name is JustinWatchesMovies, and you guys stay spooky, YouTube.